Hello, hello, guys. I still have the internet issues, but I'm testing a few things, so bear with me. Um, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. They couldn't solve the issue, so I just thought let me just get on and just see how's it going because I have three different things going on. So bear with me, guys. Okay, here we go. It's very frustrating when all these things don't work out for some reason. But we'll get it sorted at some point. So, okay, low latency. Let's see if we don't get the freezing now. Whew, I'm so stressed with all that things, all the stuff going on that I can't even focus on the chart. Got the monkeys. They always make me smile though. Okay, let me just check. I think we're going up on NQ, by the way. I think we're going to go all the way up to. Let's see. I wouldn't be surprised if we might go all the way up to 854. 857. Let me put on a trade, by the way. I'll put on a before 11. We should get there. 854. I think we have a long way to go up. What time is it? Yeah. 854. I think we could go all the way up to here. Hey Mordo, how are you doing? I'm sorry, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. Bear with me. I'm testing some new settings. So I do think NQ is going to go up to here, 857-ish. So, hey, Eduardo Belmonte. Hey, hello, hello. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm so late, but I've got so many issues going on. I'm a little bit frustrated by it. They didn't solve the internet speed. I still have the freezing stuff going on, so I'm testing some new settings. So bear with me. In the meantime, we're trying to do some tape reading. But let's see. I'll just mark the breaker. Let me just see if we are going to respect this area and if we are able to get back up here. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to go all the way back up. But let's see. Hey Gatsu, how are you doing? So lately I had a lot of issues during the New York session with freezing and bad sound, and my internet speed has been kept at more than half, and they can't fix it. So I've got two different issues going on. So bear with me if it's not perfect, but I'm just hopefully it doesn't freeze. That's the most important thing for now. So let me know if I freeze on your end. Then I know my settings are still not good enough. I've been busy all morning with the Wi-Fi people. It's so frustrating, and it's not fixed. But anyway, we're going to talk about charts. So, how's it been going, guys? Did you trade already? Did you put any trades on? Did you manage to take the short? Um, in the meantime, I'm checking the internet thing if I'm not freezing too much. So, okay, let's get back to NQ. Okay, I don't think it's so long anymore now. Hey guys, have you been trading? Did you put on any trades? Did you guys manage to take a short? Okay, let's see. Are we gonna dump again? Are we going to dump further to 25,429? Are we going to do that? Yeah, it's going to dump. Tomorrow. And I can't even open up the stream. What is going on? Yeah, guys, when things go wrong, everything goes wrong, right? In the same time. It's so weird. Okay, here we go. I've got this sorted now. Here we go. Okay. Okay, let's see now, guys. On NQ, we're at the 10 o'clock price again. So let's see if we're gonna go back up again. If we do go back up, I could see us go all the way back up here. But if we're gonna dump, it's a long way. I think we have a nice 200 points to go to the downside. Important area here, but we disrespected the breaker here. What time is it now? 10:33. Okay, let's have a look at the 4-hour here. How can it be? Oh yeah, look at that, guys. If we're gonna dump, we've got a nice gap here. Ooh, I might get into a short. Let me just double check if everything. 429. Yeah, 429 area. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. 429. Yes, I think we might have. I'm gonna put in a short already. Is my account open? See, my internet's very slow. You see that? It's very annoying. See, I'm putting on a trade. 429 is my TP. And I'm going to put my stop loss above this. Above the breaker. So 2-hour trade. I'm a bit quickly. I just want to make sure that because it's early, I'm just wondering because it's 10:35. We might have a move up into this area here and then move down. I'm going to wait a few more minutes before entering my account because you see it's a large move, right? So I don't need you. There we go. So I like this gap here before hour. I'm gonna wait to enter my account. Still, I'm doing 10 things at the same time, so I just want to make sure if I catch the 1050 macro, I want all the confirmation that I have. If I miss a part of the move, that's fine, because as you see, it's a large move, right? We still have time. It's 100 and over almost 200 points, so I'm okay with that to miss a part of the move. Let me see. I'm just wondering if I should enter because of the internet issues on my account. It's gonna be a nice move, guys. It's this gap that I'm looking at here. Let me mark it. It's a volume imbalance. It's a volume imbalance. Got the monkeys jumping in front of me. Volume imbalance. 1 hour. Stupid boosters here again. Surfer, hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Guys, let me know if I'm freezing sometimes because I'm watching the chart. I'm trying to watch the internet as well. How I'm looking, not how I'm looking, but if I'm not freezing on stream. I think it's fine for now, right? It hasn't been frozen or. If we do go over into the breaker again and go back into the breaker, that would be actually a little bit weird. But then I'm like, okay, we could go back up because it's. I think price action is really sort of like NFP-ish, NFP weekish. I'm not in my account because of on the internet issues. I just want to have more confirmation. So I just want to wait. If we do dump, I think it looks, I mean, I can't imagine that we're not going to dump almost, but then I would think we go here, but if we do go back up, I think we might go up all the way up here. So it's either or, we'll see. The dogs are going mad because of the monkeys. There are no bush dogs. They bark at everything, unfortunately. $10.40. Okay. Shall I have a look at gold quickly? Any one of you guys trading gold or interested in gold? Have you managed to get that move up? It was a beautiful move during Asia, right? That set my dog off. What set your dog off? Did you catch? Did the stream catch the dogs barking? Is that what you? Yeah, I hate that when I'm on stream and they go berserk. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. We cannot have that while we're trading, right? We want peace and calm. I have this rooster as well on the background. I hate that rooster so much. I love animals, but oof, I hate that rooster. It's because he wakes me up every morning. And I'm already an early waker, or early riser. Early waker, that's a weird word. I'm an early waker. Okay, let's see, guys, if we are going to go. It's a nice move if we go down, if we go all the way to this area here. It's quite a dump if it's coming. $10.43. Okay, let's see if we're gonna get a nice dump. Hello, the OG shutdown corner. So the OG, I do both. I trade both, and actually I am in contact with my brokerage because I wanted to change my live accounts so I can connect it to TradingView, and I told him, hey, listen, I've got a YouTube channel since 5 months, and because we weren't in touch for a while, and so they were talking to me about it, and I said, hey, listen. So we're in the process of changing my Rhythmic account because I have a Rhythmic account, my live account with Edge Clear, and I think it might take a while because I need to get another account so I can connect it to TradingView, and then I will trade it live as well. Because I believe that with all the bullshit that's going on with prop firms, now don't get me wrong, I trade funded next mainly, but there's so much shit going on that I really want to show people that it doesn't take a lot of money to open up your own account and trade it and build it up from. So if you only trade MNQ, for example, you can get an account for really not that much money, and obviously your leverage will not be that high. You can trade 1 or 2 micros, but if you start with that, so I think it's a good thing to sort of like make people aware of the fact that it's not that hard to open up your own account, even if you're in some other countries than the USA, because me as a Dutch person living in South Africa, there's a lot of, you encounter a lot of issues when you want a broker, because I got the question a lot. So I'm actually in the process of really wanting to focus on that. And I want to be a little bit different than most people, that want to push their affiliate links. So I just want to start also showcasing that it's very easy to, besides prop firming, to have your own account with little money. So people that make money with our prop firm, to encourage them to invest that into your own account. So if there's a prop firm that goes rogue, because we've seen it now, right? Funding ticks. There's so many bad apples now in the prop firm that you really have to be careful. So I think it's good to have both. Yes, and I want to encourage that. So how about you, OG? Are you do you have both? So I'm trading prop now, and but I think next week, somewhere next week. Hey, Shoulder Gold, hello. How are you doing? Long time no see. I haven't seen you this week, have I? Okay, let me raise my. I think we're going to jump to this. I think until 11 o'clock we might get a bit of reaction here at the monthly open, but let's see if we can make it all the way into this still volume imbalance. Muy buena entrada, Iris. Ya tomé mi beneficio. Hey, hello. I speak a little bit Spanish. A little bit, un poco. Es posible de aprender de español un poquito, sí. No, oh, you're still at work, no time for charge. Hopefully these weeks, next will give me some time. Oh, that would be nice. Well, you know, you have work and keep on studying. The church will be here whenever you are ready. Hey, so no, so Dragon Slayer, it's still shit, and I'm a little bit upset about it, because I've got two issues now, right? I've got the internet speed that dropped, plus I had the freezing. Gato, yeah, Gato is español también. So I'll tell you a secret, guys. When I watch a movies or series, I always put on Spanish subtitles because I love Latin America. I love Spanish-speaking countries because I almost moved to Costa Rica, but South Africa had just a little bit more advantages at that time for me. But I'm always preparing myself because I can see myself living in a Latin American country. So I want to keep up my Spanish. Yes, so I'm always watching a movie or a series with Spanish subtitles. There's a little thing about me. So there you go. But I need to practice my Spanish, definitely. So about the internet. So since I got monetized, apparently since 2 days I've been freezing a lot. Like and I was like, it's so weird. And then I asked my big friend at Grok. I said, hey, is there could there be a situation since I got monetized so that they put ads on it, right? I said, suddenly I'm freezing and I have an internet issue, but that cannot be the case because if I watch another YouTube, I see it perfectly. So Grok told me, yes, there is a problem sometimes because especially if you add, oh, thank you for the compliment. It's just one sentence. So I've changed some settings and just let me know, guys, if the screen freezes on your end because I need to know, but I think it's better now with the new settings, but I still have the drop of the internet that they haven't fixed yet. So there are multiple things going on, but we'll fix it one step at a time. But it seems to be fixed. Hey, trade is going well. Let's see if we get all the way into the volume balance. At least I'm reading the price. I think I'm going to break it to break even. Is your target? No, the target is you see on 4 hour. It's a volume balance. It might be an end walk. I'm checking. You can see I have clean charts. It might be an end walk as well, but we'll check. Yeah, it looks like an end walk. Yeah, it's an end walk as well. Shoulder gold. Yes. It's an end walk. Yes. Oh, the sound is cracking. Yeah, I know, guys. Okay, thank you for letting me know. That's so annoying. We don't have Starling here yet. So, is it really bad, the sound? Is it really cracking all the time? I think that has to. I think that's something with the. So annoying. I don't know what that is. Sometimes it does not do it. It's so annoying, guys. I know. I'm very upset about it. But you have to keep letting me know because I need to know. I wonder if it's the mic. Yeah, shoulder gold. It might be okay now, but if it does it, I'm already annoyed if it happens. Foxtrot, I paper trade currently, and then going into micro when I have some good consistency. How long have you been trading ICT? So ICT, I've been trading 3 years now. Studying, studying 3 years and started trading it as well. But I studied it very extensively for the first 2 years, and before that I did other things. It's highly unlikely to be the mic itself. You can try messing with this sampling rate. I think it's I think it's the laptop. This laptop is new and it should be a good one, but the moment I got it, even if I started without, I didn't even put anything on it, it was already giving me that it used 90% of the memory, and it was like, that's weird. And so I called Dell and I said, listen, how's it? Yeah, it's the things that they put on already. And I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. How can I? So I just need to start investing in something else, I guess, and then see. Oh, the OG. I'm watching you through a browser and not through the YouTube app, and I had zero issues the last 2 days. Really? Um, did you watch the New York stream yesterday? Because it looked pretty bad, to be honest. Well, I don't have little memory. It should be enough, but it just sort of like even when I start it has more memory than my old laptop. My old laptop is actually doing better now. So I think there's something wrong with this one, but um, at least I'm not freezing, right, guys? And did you see any ads? I just want to check because I already put everything as low as possible, so as little ads as possible, and low latency. Windows, yeah. But I think I'm going to I think I'm going to invest in just a big PC with I think it's time to do that. A more, it's important, right? Yeah. I want to get some advice. I live in the middle of nowhere, so I need some. There is a computer guy here, and I'm gonna ask him for some help, and then I might just invest in something a little bit more, a little stronger, so we can also maybe dual stream. And I want to maybe, I don't know what I want in the future, but I think it's important to. Okay, I don't like this. Okay, monthly open. I did say we were going to react here, but what time is it? 10:55. Okay, let's see. We still have. I want this. I want this level to be reached about 11 or 11:15 max. PC parts have been increasing a lot. Really? Oh, is that? Okay, why is that? Has it to do with something with shortage or tariff things? Hey guys, is there news on the tariffs? Did that come out at 10? especially RAM. Oh yeah, that's actually what I won't be very greedy on RAMs if I start building my own. I think I want to build my own tower, I guess, right? Ooh, so I have to start making some money. I have to really, okay. Well, it's not the ads are not making me much money. Yesterday's I was looking. I don't know if it's correct already. I was like, yesterday's stream made me about $2. I don't think I can make. I can. I think SK Hynix said they won't increase production. Oh, there will be a shortage then. So high demand. Ooh. So Dragon Slayer, what is SK Hynix? Is that because I actually never heard of them. Oh, Micron. Okay, gotcha. Yes, I do. But for me, this is right now, I don't feel I need to look at the anything else because the drawn liquidity is pretty clear to me now. Because we're dumping, we're in a 4 hour continuation candle, so the drawn liquidity is pretty clear to me. Um, but you can use, let's see if this would have given us. I just want to see if there's a something we can use higher time frame. I do have calculations that I have somewhere else, but those are very, very complicated. I won't bother you with those, which also coincide with some like ranges. So understanding full ranges, like session ranges. So for me also, I do believe that this is the max range that we can form from here to here. So that's what I'm saying. To 11 o'clock. Let me check. Oh, I was going over some can we use for. Now it's 11 o'clock. I actually don't like it. I think I will get out now. Just give it a few more minutes. What did ES do? It still looks like it's bearish, right? Both of them. So I think I'll stay in for now. Oh, we tagged the yearly open on NQ. Below that, we rotate further down. Is it a yearly open already? Yeah, you see my charts are very clean now, right, guys? So I don't want to give any, I'm getting out of my trade here. You know why? I don't want to give anything back time-wise. I'm just getting out. Um, like if we would go up here, I don't want to waste. I would rather get back in for another leg down and just take my profit and get my coffee, have a sip, chat with you guys, and just I don't want to wait. It's 11 o'clock. I actually want to be done. I want this level actually to be reached before 11. It could be 11:15, but I think we might go higher, just a little bit, and then go lower again, right? So we take the yearly. Why don't I have the yearly open on my chart? I should have that on my chart as well. Oh, well, if it's a monthly open, I guess if it's January, then obviously it's the yearly open, right? So this is the monthly open of January, so I guess that's the yearly open then. Yeah. But I do think we're going to tag into this. I do think we're going to hit this one, right? Yeah. It could get ugly this afternoon. And quarterly. Oh, is it? Did we change? Are we at? Are we in a new quarter? Okay. See, I don't want to be in. I don't want to have too much. For as an ICT, do you believe the market moves by manipulation predominantly? Um, Well, let me put it that way. For me, I'm a distribution trader, so I always wait for the AMD, for accumulation, manipulation, and then after the manipulation comes the distribution. So my best days are if I can frame a higher time frame AMD. Those are my best days, but you don't always get them. The higher the time frame, the lesser the clear AMD, I guess. But when I really have a clear AMD, then so manipulation is a big part of understanding the price. And I look at the market a lot in the form of where are the imbalances and where's liquidity, because the market only does two things, right? It seeks liquidity and it balances out imbalances. So those two things are mainly what I look at, and then you use the price action as your roadmap to go to these levels. And you use the PD arrays to recognize, to make to explain to yourself, okay, where are we in the chart, right? Did we form a breaker, or did we activate a breaker? Did we retest? And did we have a market structure shift? And things like that. So, but yes, manipulation is a big part of my strategy. I don't know if everybody else needs that, but I do need that as a distribution trader. Now, I was thinking maybe someone's going to ask, okay, where's the AMD then here, right? Let's have a look at the 15 because I took this trade because it's a continuation. To be honest, I did not see a clear AMD here in this scenario, but it is a clear this move and then continuation to the downside, right? But let's see if we can frame. And I was busy with the internet people as well, so I wasn't really on the charts. But is there a clear AMD here? I don't, I find it quite difficult to read the charts now, how it's been going back and forth. Um, it's just not really, but you can see the market structure shift, right? With this one here. Model 2022, well, it's already here. Go back into it here, 815, we go down, we have continuation. It looks very bearish now, right? Yeah. I like this draw on liquidity for this session. Let's see if we make it, and then I have to reassess. But it's interesting the offer limity what you said. You said could get ugly. We take the yearly open, and below that we rotate further down. Yeah. So once we go below the monthly open, okay. So you don't. Okay. So you think once we go below the monthly open, we go lower than this volume imbalance. That's what you're saying. Okay, interesting. So I'm still bullish on. Why is my chart so weird? Yeah, sorry, it needs to be like this. Okay, I'm sorry, my chart wasn't correct. So I see this as a daily breaker. A bullish breaker. So we retested it 17th of December. So let's see what happens if we go all the way down. I'm interested in this level. What if we go in it? Because we do have equal lows here. And we have a gap here. What time is it? 11:11. Let's see if we get 4-hour SMT. Vijf januari. Let's see if both ES and Q can get into this gap here. I think we might get 4-hour SMT maybe in a bit. Let's see 11:15 if that gives us the if and Q goes in that gap 11:15 or maybe 11:30ish. Let's see. See, because S&P has a fair value gap here, right? And we already passed through this little gap here, so let's see if we get the S&T here. Might be a nice long, short long, just short entry. Okay, 2 more minutes, 1 more minute before quarter past. I'll go back to this one here. Let's see if quarter past gets us into this level, then I'll check S&P again, because I do think that and Q is going to go into this volume imbalance at around this time. Okay, half a minute. Come on, do it. You can do it. It's actually it's almost 75 points, so it's a little bit too much maybe in a half a minute. And now it's even 10 seconds, so oh, I have the I guess the premium, because with Black Friday the premium is cheaper, or it's the same price as the plan that is before that. So, but do they have another nice Black Friday like-ish sale? Well, if you have a nice offer, take it, and then you can always, so what you can do, even though it's not as good as Black Friday, which we already had like in November, right? Or then when it comes to November, it's like 70 or 80% off of the normal price. I think I paid about $200, $220 for a year, and then they always give you an extra month. But then when it gets to New Friday again, you just renew your contract, and then they add so but if you have a good deal now and you really like TradingView, I would definitely get it. Yeah, Hey, there's nothing better than trading. I mean, I just love to chart. I journal on it, and then I print screen it. I'm going to attach my live account to it. So I'm in the process of changing my live account. So, because the one that I have right now is just on Rhythmic, I cannot attach connect it to TradingView. So, but let's see how fast I can get that done. Everything, I just have so many little things that I need to sort out, and it's just, you know, and then you sort one problem and then a new problem arrives. It's one of those phases. I don't know, like, okay. I just can't solve everything, and then it's sort of like, but I guess I just accept it and I just solve everything one by one. It happens. I guess it's life, right? Okay, 4 hours still looks bearish. I mean, look at the 4 hour candle. We're still distributing. But the structure doesn't look like it's going to turn here yet. I mean, Fox Server traded the S&P. The S&P today, I went short on the New York Open also after we were here. Okay, nice, nice. Is that a good fib level? Well, shoulder gold, I think so. Yes, I think it's a good, because sometimes when the market is really, really, really bearish, sometimes it doesn't need to go to 0.5. It can already retrace from 0.38. Definitely, yes. So now, technically, this isn't a dealing range is technically not a double. You want actually a real dealing range is a level that has been taken out, right? So I do use it just to see this because we formed this after the manipulation move, so to speak. So I do use it, but technically this is not a range to calculate the because you want a level that has been taken out, right? So technically the whole range, but also here, if I see everywhere, it's like not really like a very significant um, high or low. These are just very small minor sweeps, right? So I do use it just to see where are we in the leg because I do think we're still forming. We're still in the forming the range. I think we might have an. I think we're going to extend the range to here, but let's see. I could be wrong. Um, so also why? Because look at this little. It's not. It doesn't look like a very significant. It's very minor. You know, it's not really like a really. You want to see like a really like a nice wick, right? So I think we're going to go one more leg down. But I am using it. Technically, this is not considered a real dealing range because it's equal highs. You want like a dealing range is a high and a low that have taken out liquidity, right? Now you can also calculate it like this. Why? Also equal lows, but this is Can we consider this a balanced price range? Buy side, sell side. Right into this, we balance this fair value gap, but we still have a little gap here. So I'm always careful with, I'm sort of like, I'm looking at more things. Okay, what are we doing? 0.5 here. I'm using this. I think, okay, we've got 0. Now I like, Nintendo, I know. Is it really bad, the audio? I know the audio is not good. I'm working on it, but I can't change it now. I don't know what it is. I can't figure it out for some reason. Hey Jim, how are you doing? Is it also when I'm not using the cursor, the mouse? Is it also bad when I don't use the mouse? Oh, I wish I knew what it was. So the OG shutdown, you hear me well? There's no breaking up from my voice? Okay, let me okay, I'm talking and moving the cursor. I'm talking test, 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 moving the cursor, and but the OG shutdown corner, I have listened to some of my streams and I do break up. So I do hear it. Okay, that's weird. Okay, I'm going to go back into my stream. There, move the mouse again. Okay, I'm testing the mouse, going back and forth. But a lot of people hear it, and it's weird then. I'm testing, I'm moving the cursor, test, test, test. Yeah, I'm moving the mouse. Testing, testing. Yeah, we know that we know, but so you hear it as well now, right? Just want to make sure that you hear it too. But sometimes it does not do it. We already figured out with someone mentioned it and we tested it, but sometimes it does not do it, and I can move the mouse and the machine too small. Yeah, most likely, but it's weird. It should be okay. It should not be too small. But anyway, so I don't have to buy a new. It's not the. I should not be. I shouldn't buy a new. It's not going to help if I buy a new mic. Yeah, Jim, I don't want to talk. I'm running nothing. It's ridiculous. I think something is wrong with the laptop. I think something is wrong because it should be. I'm just only trading view, and so it's really ridiculous. So I think something is wrong. I bought a new one, and it should have double the memory. But even when I started up already, it went to 80% of my CPU usage, and I didn't even install anything. So I called Dell, I called and I was like, you know what, I'll make it work, but now it's just giving it too much issues. So I think I need to invest in a. I'm gonna build my own. I need to build my own thing. It's annoying. But I did. You know what? I didn't try, guys. I did not put an. Let me see if I have a mouse somewhere, because I'm using the mouse pad on the laptop. But let me get. I do have an external mouse somewhere. Let me see if I can get it, guys. Let me see if I can find and try to plug it in and then use the external mouse. Maybe that helps. Let me just see if I can get that. Hold on. Give me a few seconds. Okay, I don't. Okay, so um, I brought an external mouse, but I'm going to Durban Friday, so I can buy one. Do you think that might solve the issue if I put like an external mouse? So I add another USB mouse or a wireless. No, I'm not freezing right now, Trader X6. We're talking about the sound. So when I use the mouse on the mouse pad, so if I move right now and I'm moving and I talk, you can hear my voice breaking up, right? So we're talking about that right now. The freezing, no, the freezing is YouTube because the monetization was. Oh, I'm freezing again as well now. I see. I'm so annoyed with this. Am I freezing as well now? Okay, so how can I? Okay, so this is the weird thing, guys. So I worked for another prop firm, and I did YouTubes, and we used, and I didn't have that issue with the mic, with the cracking up. And so that wasn't an issue. Streaming mostly caused like gaming, lack of RAM. Yeah, I guess so, right? But I should be okay now. So when I was working for Holop Prime, um, it was a very complicated setup, and we used to stream as well, and I had to buy a new setup, and it worked pretty well. There was no cracking. I just don't understand why it's happening now. It also could be a setting on my OBS. I'm asking Glock to use the mouse pads on my laptop. Yes, Obi, it's usually electrical interference. Um, Why it happens during streams but not always. Interesting. OBS plus streaming adds CPU, GPU load on sometimes changes audio buffer processing, making the interference more noticeable. Touching the pad sends electrical signals that interferes with the mic input. London streams might be smoother because different times, days, less electrical interference or different power states. Okay. It happens more during New York, I think, but in London it happens too, right? Use an external mouse, best and fast fix. Plug in a wireless USB mouse, even a cheap one. Disable or avoid the touchpad completely while streaming. Why it works. Removes the source of interference. Most streamers with this issue switch to external mouse and the crackling disappears. Ah, I know why I didn't have it, because I use a headphone and my settings were different. I had different, okay. Disable the touchpad while streaming. Okay, guys, so I'm going to Durban Friday. I'll buy a new mouse, and then Monday we can test it, because I will not have it fixed before Monday, because I can't. If I order it, it won't be here anyway. So I have to buy it in Durban. So I'll do that. Lower mic gain sensitivity in okay, OBS. It says what I need to do. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, guys. I need an external mouse anyway. Also, when I buy a new tower. So well, Trader X6, I'm just gonna try it. I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but maybe it works. No, that's a different. It's all separate, but I get it down by closing everything. I can make it back to 60. Now I don't have. I have 60%. I use only 60%. Um, so I think the cracking of the voice is caused by me using the mouse pad. So I'm just gonna try it. If it works, it works. If not, we'll keep on trying. Um, so I'm gonna buy a new mouse. Well, Grok says the external mouse could fix the issue. So, and the freezing started due to monetization. Apparently, it does. Yeah, but I didn't have any issues on when I was working for Ola Prime. That was even heavier. That was much heavier because we had a very, very complicated, because they were running they were putting my trades on, and I had to be connected by multiple, so it should be fine. It has done more than what I'm doing now, so that's why I'm confused. But hey, guys, we keep on trying, and it'll be fixed in the next few weeks. Everything we're fixing all the issues. So I will start with the mouse. I already changed the latency, so I don't think I've been free. Have I been freezing on? Yeah, Trader. I think so. I think something is faulty as well. Yeah, I think something has changed. I agree with you there. Um, so, something is off with this laptop. I tell you, because it has been for the start. But listen, we'll start with the external. We'll see if that solves this. I'm already in contact with the internet people, because my internet has been dropping as well. So there's 3 or 4 things at once going on. But question one, I changed the latency of the YouTube stream. Have I been freezing for you? Have you guys seen me frozen on your stream? I hate talking about these things while we're actually on the charts, but I appreciate it, you guys. I really appreciate that you guys are hanging out with me and trying to help. Thank you. Um, I did freeze once. Okay, only once. Well, that's. I mean, that can happen. That's okay. I actually thought I saw it once as well, but it's much better than before. Okay, so that means I need to change the latency, do a recovery. Oh, I'm afraid to do that because I don't know if I. Hey, listen, I'm just gonna buy a new tower at some point. I'm not gonna get a laptop. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get some solid stuff. Then I don't want to get that bullshit. I will use my laptop as extra screens. But yeah. Do you have any other jobs than being a trader? What do you think are the main to being a trader other than the financial remuneration? I can tell you what the biggest benefit is freedom. So I moved to South Africa, and I can't find. I'm not allowed to have to work or take a South African job. So yes, Jim, it's for a trader and for a streamer. I think you need to go that route, right? So we'll um, but I'll buy first. We'll try the mouse external, and then we'll take it from there. Hey, Vincent. But Fox server. So I moved to South Africa as being a Dutch. I have a Dutch passport. I have a residency permit. And when I moved here, I wasn't profitable yet. The moment when I moved here, but because I had a very good voluntary resignation, I sold my house and stuff like that. So I had a little bit of a buffer to get me through the first few years, right? And sort things out. But at that time, I was like, okay, what do I want? Do I want to go back to the net? No, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to corporate life. I don't want to go back into my IT job that I did as a functional application manager. And I was actually in the last year, I was a Scrum Master, so I was more coaching teams. I wasn't really active in the IT job itself, but more as a Scrum Master. And I just decided I just don't want to go back to that life. So I had to make it work. And for me, it was also not even the money itself, because how much money do you really need to live a life, right? You can live very extravagantly, but you can also just, live just, okay, I want my food, I want to travel once in a while, I want a nice place. And what else do I need? I don't need as much clothes as I need anymore as I used to. So for me, it's freedom. But yeah, so I trade. I live off my trading. Yes. And now YouTube is taking part of my time as well. But I noticed that actually trading less is not bad for my P&L. It does take sometimes I'm less focused, but I'm like, okay, you know what? Is it really taking time away from my trading? In the sense, or is it taking money away from my trading? Now I am monetized, so that means I get ad revenue, but I don't think that is something I could live off. Because I checked yesterday's session, that was $2. Now I'm still, we just started, so but it's not like it doesn't make a lot of money in the sense of you really need a lot of views to make money. If you have like really good videos that make a lot of people, but streams on its own get actually paid less. So I don't think that will be. Yeah, but today, Vincent, was continuation, so it was a nice trade. I didn't go all the way to my volume imbalance, but let's see if it still gets there. 11:41. Might we not go there today? Is this the range? So I guess the monthly range was the draw on liquidity then, and maybe not the end walk. High reserve trader, yes. Let's go over the trade again. I put on the executions. So I got in a little early because I got in here because I saw this wick. I thought, oh, we might go down. It was 10:35. I remember the time, and I thought, it might be a little bit too early. So I put my stop a little bit higher because I thought, okay, are we going to go into this range? Are we going to go higher here? And time-wise, it was a little bit too early. So I remember, like, okay, you know what? might have to wait a little bit longer for the macro to really to make the run down. But I thought, you know what? This wick is formed. It could slam down. So I didn't want to miss the trade. But then I had some drawdown, obviously, here. Right, we're going up here, and then at 10:41 we started to go down already. So I was in drawdown for 6 minutes here, up to here. And then we started dumping. Now my TP was actually here. I thought we would go down to this volume imbalance. I did say we might have a reaction at the volume at the monthly open. And at some point I was like, I don't want to go back all the way and give my profits back. So I got out somewhere here. You can see it. So I gave back a little bit of my profit here. And I got out at around 11 o'clock. Because if it doesn't reach my level at 11, I am I am confident it will reach this level, but I just don't want to stay in the trade too long around after 11. But we'll see. Let's see if it gets to that level here. So this was my TP. But next time now, you know, when I journal it, I'm like, okay, when this level hits at 10:52, because I thought maybe we're going to go down further and then we hit at 11. But you know, you can see around 11, I saw it wasn't going to do that, so that's why I got out. But then again, you know, price goes up into that fair value gap, as you can see, back to the 10 o'clock and 0.5. There might be a re-entry and then ride it down to that volume imbalance, which is a nice trade. It's a continuation. It looks like it will continue now, right? Let's see. I want to see if we get some SMT with the ES, that little gap. The gap on NQ, and you see there's also a gap on ES. Let's see if both get there or not. So who else? Trader X6, did you manage to get a trade? Because we've just been talking about that annoying stuff about the laptop, but I would rather talk about you guys trades. Jim, did you trade? Do you guys have nice trades normally? Reserve trader, I hope it does not take before market close. Please not. That will be very frustrating if we have to wait for that move until market close. Please not. No, I think we had the run up, and I think we might get the continuation now, but I still think it doesn't move as smooth as it's Wednesday today, right? Yeah. Um, you see, this is nice here. Does NQ have that? Okay, this is interesting. I noticed this gap here. I had a long at 1014 on ES and got luck to get to my scalp. 1014. I'll have to go over your trades. 1014. I had a long. Fox Surfer, you asked about manipulation, right? I just want to go over something which I actually thought I can explain better. Talking about manipulation. If you expect continuation, where's 10 o'clock? So Fox Server, are you still here? Talking about manipulation. So how I normally trade is that was also part of why I got in at this level. You see the 10 o'clock candle, the open is here. Then you have the manipulation move. That is all this area above it, right? So when I saw that we were here again, I wanted to get in above the 10 o'clock because I was expecting a move to the downside. But technically, the best entry, anyway, for a distribution, you want to get into a manipulation move. Let me just not move my mouse. This is the area. So I call that the manipulation move of the 10 o'clock 4-hour candle. So that's why I got in here above the 10 o'clock. But technically, I should have been in here in this move. We have Thursday and Friday still. Yeah, but because we have so much news, tomorrow and Friday, I don't know if Friday might be a really good day as well. But we you never know. You never know. You always have to be open to. But yeah, last week we didn't have a TGIF. Okay, let's see. We're finally moving into that. What time is it now? 11:51. Lunch macro. Lunch macro. So if I would be very focused and on the bull, I would have entered again retest of 10 o'clock if it's a 0.5 of the range. On the 15, did you guys see on the 15-minute, it was a nice leading range. Let me show you again. Here. Here. And this was the range. Now, obviously, we have a larger range, but so I wonder if we're going to make it all the way down to 25,335 for the, I think we're going to dump lower now, right? Yeah, Vincent, I mean, if you can define AMD, it's such a powerful thing. I sometimes do mix up then I think, oh, we're in distribution, but then we're still doing the M, right? But then it's okay. You still, at some point you'll figure out, oh shit, it's not going to my TP. But then, yeah. So I do think we're going to go lower to 335, 335, maybe even lower than that. But I think I'm going to take another, I think that will be a safe trade all the way to 335. But that might be the whole day. I don't know if we might reverse a little bit here. Because we got a weekly low, a midpoint of a monthly. So let's see if we're going to retrace a little bit. We might get some SMT now. Let me check. Vincent, are you working when you are online, or are you? Because I see you online quite a bit, but can you manage to combine it with your work and trade? I mean, if you have pretty good trades, so technically you can easily have another job on the side because you make one good trade and you're done, right? You don't have to trade. I mean, I love to tape read, so for me, it's even though I don't trade all the time, I still enjoy tape reading. So. Okay, let's see at 12 o'clock if we have AMD. Oh, you're in aviation? I didn't know that. I used to work in aviation too. What do you do? When you're in between flights? Ah, I didn't know you were in aviation. I used to work for KLM. Oh, that's new to me, Vincent. For what airline do you work? I still have so that was part of the deal. The COVID, they offered us a voluntary resignation, and one of the one deals was that I can still fly with my own with the KLM benefits to the same as a standby. So technically, I'm still allowed. I can still use my KLM benefits, like they consider it as a like a pensionado. Yes, I'm with. Oh, I'm based in Dubai. Ah, okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. Oh, nice, nice. But I thought you lived in South Africa as well. Or am I confused now? Or you were just visiting South Africa? You were on a holiday. Ah, okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. Sometimes I'm worried that I forget things and then I just. Um, so Frank also moved to Susie. He also moved to Dubai, right? So now let's see. Let's see. Just want to see if we stop in this fair value gap on and let me put an indicator here. Oh, you what? Ah, gotcha. Okay, but your name is also Dutch. But you're from South Africa then I get it. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. Where's she from the Netherlands? Okay, 12 o'clock. Okay, let's see. We have SMT now. Capital. Oh, the capital. Okay. Do you mean The Hague? Amsterdam. Okay, the indicator doesn't show the SMT, but we have SMT. Hey, Taiwo Tunde, thank you so much for your compliment. We do have SMT here. Thank you, Taiwo. Welcome to the family in advance. Okay. Okay, let's see if this SMT holds. I actually do think that ES will follow at some point and also will go into that gap, but maybe not because it's a fair value gap right there. Um, yeah, I agree. And I'm thinking I'm going to, I'm getting a little bit hungry. I want to have a look at gold quickly. Yeah, I don't think there's much going to happen. I think, but I do think if we do go further down, I think the range for the AM, the PM session, we could extend all the way down to 25,335 if we have another continuation. I think that I think we could go further down. How far is that? How far are we away from 335? 25. That's not a lot, is it? Why not here? This makes more sense. Yeah. 12:06. Yeah. What time do you start your stream on YouTube? I do London every day at 2 a.m. Eastern, and I'm sort of like wondering about the New York session to continue at that to do that or not. I'm still a little bit not sure to continue. Well, I'm doing it now, but sometimes I do the AM session, sometimes I do lunch PM because I do like to lunch PM as well. So it depends on the market. Sometimes I don't trade in the AM session when we have 10-year bond auction or NFP or something like that. I just if there is news and I skip the AM session, but sometimes I do pre-market even. But so it's hard for me to now really say because I'm sort of like wondering what I want to do with New York session. Not really sure, but I do go live almost every day 2 times. But London 2 a.m. Eastern is a fixed thing, will not change. New York, on the other hand, I am not sure what I want to do with that. So, but we'll see. Where are you from, J007892 I don't know if you put your passport number there, but I'm going to call you J007. Where are you from? And Taiwo is from Nigeria. Hello, hey, listen, I've got a few people from Nigeria in the stream. I haven't seen them for a while, though, I must say. And still busy fixing some stuff. So, guys, tomorrow I will stream again in London, but then obviously the mic is still not fixed because it's tomorrow Thursday. And I might do a AM session as well tomorrow, or a New York session. And then Friday it will only be London. And then the internet people are coming by to look at the issues. And then I'm going to Durban to a friend for the weekend. Yes. So, okay, so we are Botswana. Oh, nice. That's still on my. I'm in South Africa, but Botswana is still on my list to go to. Nice. So we are on the same time zone. So do you trade London as well? So that's easy for you to, unless you're working, maybe could be a reason. But 2 a.m. Eastern, so our time or South African time, 9 o'clock, London session. No, I'm from South Africa now. I live in South Africa. I'm Dutch, but live in South Africa. So, but this is my home. South Africa is my home now. Yes. Okay, guys, any questions before I let you go? I'm getting a little bit hungry. I need to make some food. So we do have some SMT, 4-hour SMT on. No questions? You chose well as a awesome destination for EU, US. Yeah, nowhere is perfect, but I think for my life work balance, I'm very happy here. So, but hey, who knows where I am in a few years? I might go to Latin America or somewhere. I don't know. It's just part of being. It's the being a digital nomad. Nothing is set in stone. But I think I'm happy here for the time being. Yes, Sandy, I'm in South Africa, and it gets dark very quickly, but it is night already. It is here right now, 7:15, but it gets dark here. Like it's suddenly at 6, it's boom, and everybody's like, "Hey, it was just light behind you, and suddenly it's dark." It goes very quick. So we don't have large summer. We don't have long summer nights. So it's like in the Netherlands in summertime, it's light until 10:30, I believe, in the evening. And in the winter, it gets dark very quickly. But here, it gets dark always very quickly. It's like in winter, our winter, it's 6 o'clock, I believe, and then in summer, it's about 6:30, and maybe 15 minutes ago it might be a little bit lighter, but oh, you're in Los Angeles. It gets dark at 5:30 now. So JW said, how did you discover ICT concept? So I was in a group. Hello, my love. Hello, Poo. I was actually in a group where we were doing a market profile, TPO, and one of the girls, my trading buddy, she said, oh yeah, but you should look into ICT. And I said, well, who's ICT? Well, he's on YouTube, blah blah blah. And I said, what do you mean, YouTube for free? And I was, okay, well, I'll check it out. So I checked it out and I started looking into it. And then he was also doing some live sessions at that time. I'm just thinking, I said 3 years, but I think it's 2 years, to be honest, because he didn't do live sessions in 2022, right? I think it was 2023, so 23, 25. So I think I'm studied February 2023, 24, 25. Oh, it's almost 3 years. Yes, it is almost 3 years. It's almost 3 years. In 23, February 2023, I think I started. So in February, it will be 3 years. Yeah. Yes, I am profitable. I live off trading. So, so I did different things before. I wasn't profitable. I don't think I would have become profitable without ICT. I actually don't know, but I think I wouldn't be where I am now. So, but yeah, I live Sandy. So I live of it. Yes, yes. And now I'm streaming as well. So, okay, you're struggling. Do you want to share why? Are you struggling with ICT concepts or just in general? We've all been there. I mean, oh, okay. So because I moved to South Africa and I'm Dutch and I have a residency permit, so I'm not allowed to have a South African job. I didn't have so it was either I had to make it work or I had to go back, do online IT work, or go back to the Netherlands and find a job again. And I thought, you know what, I don't want that. So I thought if there really is an algorithm and that will give me my edge, I need to study a lot. So when I got into it, I studied extensively. I studied eight hours per day. I was looking into the market. I made a lot of mistakes. I mean, okay, both ICT and in general, in 3 years, I've had 2 payouts. I've been trying prop firm. Yeah, okay. You said both ICT, but do you mean retail? When you say both ICT, does it mean other things like retail stuff? I've had 2 payouts. You know, if you had 2 payouts, I don't know how long ago they were, but I had quite a bit of time between. So when I started to become profitable, I was profitable. I had like, I think it was 8 weeks that I had payout, and I got a little bit arrogant, like, oh my God, I'm there. And then suddenly I just screwed up and I made a lot of mistakes. So, and it took me, I think, really a couple of months again to get to my next payout again. So it's not like suddenly you're profitable and all your problems are gone, right? It goes in phases. So I don't know how long your last payouts were. Hey Jay, how are you doing? But it's sort of normal. I think it's like it's part of the game that you get. You become profitable. You get your first payouts, and then you go to a new phase, and then you're maybe still in your break-even phase, which is also a very good phase to be in. Okay, you've been starting to find a strategy. Okay, that's more okay. We can. I mean, So what I'm trying to do during the streams, especially in London, I don't know. Okay, you're in LA, so that's a little bit difficult for you, maybe. But so I'm always trying to point out the breaker retest, like it's an easy strategy to work with, right? You want a mechanical strategy where you can calculate a 2R trade from, and you just want to um, yeah, make it more logical, and it has to has there has to be structure, and time and price have to align, and then you put your trade on, and then you want something that you've back tested and that like, okay, I can trust that. So Sandy, let me ask you that. Do you have a favorite PD array that you like to trade off, or what is your favorite PD array? If you studied ICT, I guess you would have you might have one PD array that you like better than the other. So I don't know if you already, is that something you already know? Yeah, so that's actually a good point what Jay says. Um, oh, you're asking the FGG. Okay, okay, Sandy. If I may maybe I think you need to go over core content of ICT, because the basics. I think you're struggling because you haven't studied ICT enough. You don't if you yeah, but if she's asking if fair value gap is one, um, you need to study a little bit more. I think ICT is the way to go. I mean, I'm biased, but I think it makes it more. It makes for me it makes sense in the chart. I can see. I don't see candlesticks alone anymore, but I see a breaker. I see a fair value gap. I see um, an order block and stuff like that. But I haven't studied enough. Okay, Sandy, is there a reason? Are you busy with your job? Are you? I just want to make sure that I don't want to give you advice if I work so many hours. So um, yeah, yeah. I think I agree with Jay. As a strategy for the beginner, that's why I always point the breaker out, and I always say, okay, um, okay, let's make 2R from the breaker. It's easy to calculate. And if you backtest it, you will see it works 80% of the time. And it most of the times gives you a 2R trade. And it's very mechanical, right? So Sandy, I was busy with the job, but got laid off, and so now I have the time. Okay. So on my YouTube, on my Discord, so you can go to ICT's channel and go to core content. There's 12 months. But what I did on my Discord, I took I just thought, you know what? I'm going to make an ICT database for beginners, just for people who are overwhelmed, don't know where to start. I thought, so core content is the basics. So that goes over the PD arrays, how smart money books, how IPTA works. But I took out a few months that I thought, you know what, those are months that you don't need to go. You can always revisit them later. So on my Discord, I have put in the core content, which I think is necessary to study, and it's still quite a lot, but it's still manageable because I took out a few months, but it will give you the basics. Yes, overwhelmed. I totally get that. Yes, yes, yes. But let me. Oh, hold on. I need to. I had some issues today, so I haven't put that in the new. Hold on. Let me put in the. And feel free to ask any questions also in the, because there's a lot of people in the community that are so helpful, and they've been there too, and some are still, they are a little bit further ahead, but also still studying and stuff like that. So let me just, here we go. There you go. I pinned it. So yeah, we try to share. It's I just started this channel 5 months ago, and the Discord was just sort of like out of necessity because some people wanted to share some stuff. So I actually thought, okay, you know what? Let me just start the Discord, and we'll take it from there. So we're still building it and trying to give it some structure, but yes, please do. Yes, please do. Do we have do I have a in? Do I have an indicator tab? You want me to make an indicator tab? Um, announcements. Let me see. What do we have here? News, pre-market tab, crypto, trading models, ICT resources. Oh, I have Jay, I have already made paid indicators and free indicators, so you can post them under there. I already made a tab. So yeah, feel free to do so. That's the first you're going to populate. Yeah, so there are already two. Yeah, feel free to do that. Let me know if you can. Yeah, that's exactly what we. So if you have indicators that are free and they're useful for you, feel free to share it because that's. How do I get to the study? Okay, I need to add you. Did you make the add yes to the rules? I have to, for some reason, I have to add everybody manually. Nothing works nowadays with me. Sandy, I see you. There you go. I think we're over 200 people already in the Discord. 181. Okay. There we go. Okay, you're in. Yes, should be okay. So it's in the ICT resources, and you'll see core content, but you can go directly. It will give you just the link to ICT's own channel. But for you, the most important thing now is core content. Month 1 to 12, month 1 to 5. Month 4 are all the PDRAs, but I think it's important to get the basics, like start in month 1, and just focus on that. And we'll take it from there. But it will take you a little bit of time to do it properly, but it's not too. I mean, it's not too much, I think. But most important one is month 4. Those are the PDRA by itself. Oh, you caught the distribution move since open today, so I'm done trading, but I want to check in and say hi before I go. Oh, nice. Go enjoy the beach. Yeah, I managed to catch also the continuation to the downside. I caught it as well, and so. But now we have. I think it's still going down later on, but I think it's not. I don't like the price action too much. So, but there were a few questions, so that's why I'm still here, not to trade anymore. But enjoy your day at the beach. It's not opening though. What is not opening? Sandy, what's not opening? Sandy, the study material. Are you kidding? It should be. Oh, you are. I gave you. You are a member now, so you should be. The study material. But you. Uh, education. You should go into ICT education and then ICT. That's the one you have to go to. ICT. You see, education and then ICT. Refresh, because you should be. Could you refresh? Hey, Jay, we actually catch when not only 100 ticks. So Sandy, yeah, I don't technically I don't trade. I don't have trades under. I'm not interested in trades under 50 points technically. Yeah. You see now, yeah. Okay, okay, gotcha. Okay, okay. Yeah, Sandy, no worries. You'll get there, but it takes. You just have to submit to the fact that you need to study, and it's just a matter of just focusing, getting some knowledge, and then don't put your money on the line yet. Just paper trade. I paper trade a lot myself still, um, and there's really no shame in paper trading. Um, so just start with studying, and if you have any questions, if we can show you on the charts and stuff like that. So yeah. Um, yeah, but don't just do whatever your brain can handle. Don't overdo it, and don't put any pressure on yourself. Let me put it that way. So I do London daily. So I do 2 a.m. Eastern London, and then the New York time is sort of like depends on. This week has been crazy because I had a lot of issues with the internet and stuff like that. So I vary a little bit with the time. So New York is it's a little bit difficult to really pinpoint if I'm doing always the New York Open, or sometimes I do the New York lunch or the lunch PM session. It depends a little bit. So I do 2 times a day, but so I'm not really sure what I want with the New York session yet. But I do stream 2 times a day now. Yes, and then I haven't done much in the Discord, but that will change as well. Yeah. So then maybe I might do a little bit less on YouTube if I put more time in the Discord. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, technically, I just started out 5 months ago, so I'm still figuring things out along the way, and how to bring value and how to make it also time wise. That you don't burn out. For me, because I love to stream and I love to talk, but I also need to be careful that I don't do it too much, right? So, but Sandy, yeah, you know where to find me. Oh, New York. Oh, it's 6:30 a.m. Yeah. Well, yeah, I understand. But yeah, I hope at least you start studying and see where that gets you, right? But the problem is there are no shortcuts. You just really need to put in the work, and it's possible for everyone, because there's everyone who is doing really well will tell you almost the same story. They've studied a lot, they have back tested, forward tested, they've put in the time, and most important is screen time. Well, I actually don't post it. I should do that actually, but I don't do it for London. You know why? Because if I put, hey everyone, I'm live in London, I don't want to wait. I know a lot of people are still sleeping, so I actually don't post it. And I always forget to do it when I go live in New York, but I should do it then. Now I try to make my streams in advance. So, but London time is 2 a.m. Eastern. No, well, I'll see you in London tomorrow then. It's perfect. And you know what, Sandy, it's perfect because London gives you a lot of the markets are slower, and it gives you a lot of levels for New York because you're looking at the market already. And There's always a break or retest trade in there, so I always point them out. So I'll see you tomorrow. And if you manage to study something and have any questions, let me know during the stream. No problem. So I do think we're going very slow in the direction of this draw on liquidity, I guess, or this imbalance, we should say. But you can see how slow it's already going. So I'm not really interested. I'm actually more interested in eating something than watching the market right now. And tomorrow, let me just go over the news, see if nothing popped in quickly. Tomorrow is it's already the 5th. What day is it today? Today's the 14th, yes, okay. Let's see, what do we have in London? GDP, it might be an interesting session. I might start the trade, the London session a little bit earlier, so 1:45, because of the QAM news. So I'm monitoring how much impact does news. Lately I've watched it, but it didn't do much. But it might have been just the time of year. So I just want to monitor it. And then we've got 8:30 unemployment claims, Empire's manufacturing, orange Philly Fed manufacturing, FOMC members speaking. Okay, that's it, guys. Okay. For those that I see tomorrow in London, I would love to meet. Oh, you might actually. I grew up in America. Maybe if you go back, you might bump into him. But I think it's really weird because you want to say hello, and like I would feel a little bit embarrassed to do so. But if I would bump into him, I would definitely say hello. I mean, but you don't want to invading someone's privacy or something. But anyway, yeah, start studying and just take it slow. Don't overdo it. And take it step by step. You'll get there. No worries. So for those I see tomorrow in London, I'll see you in London, and the other people, I might see you in New York session. So I wish everyone a really, really nice evening, day, wherever you are, and enjoy. And yeah, no over trading. I think tomorrow might be also a good day, but I don't know if we had a nice move today. We'll see. Okay. Especially given his personality, he might say, "Leave me." Yeah, well, I actually don't think. I wonder how he. Yeah. Okay, Vincent. I'll see you in London too. I don't know, Sandy. I wonder if. I think he might even enjoy it if you are not, not really like, hey, you just don't run up to him or something. But yeah, I don't know how I would react because I know that he doesn't he likes his privacy. So I myself am the same. I don't know if I would like it if people would start recognizing me and say hey hi, and I don't know. I wonder. Maybe it depends on the person, right? So please set up the reminder. So yes, well, Sandy, happy to have you here, and we'll get you there. No worries. Well, I mean, come on, Sandy. It's 2 a.m. Eastern. I don't have to set a reminder for you. You can set the reminder yourself. Don't. The stream will be there. You can see the stream, but you can set the alarm yourself. Anyway, guys, I'll see you. Have a nice evening. This girl's gonna get some food, and I'll chat to you soon. Ciao, ciao.